Welcome to Home with Simone. My name is Simone, and as always, a huge thank you to each and every single one of you that continuously supports my channel, whether new or existing subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Today, I'm bringing you along with me while I get my bathroom updated. I've had my bathroom, particularly the sink, with this peel and stick paper for a couple of years, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. Pulling this out, I needed some elbow grease. Like, it was on. It was on really, really good. There was no lifting or bubbling or anything like that. So I was pleasantly surprised. I could have gotten a couple more years out of this, to be quite honest. And as you can see, there is zero damage to the countertop. And that's one of the things that I really like about using a peel and stick, is that especially if you're a renter or even a homeowner that doesn't want anything permanent and looking for a temporary change, this does not damage the original countertop. So I'm forever using it, and I'm probably going to put it back on again for the bathroom, but I'm not too sure what color I'm going to use. Once I peel off the peel and stick, I like to wipe off the counter a bit because it does have a little bit of a sticky residue on it. If you guys notice it's not coming off easy, just use warm water. A great way to make your space feel fresh and new and light and clean is by cleaning your light fixtures. Over time, they do accumulate dust. And because this happens gradually, we don't tend to notice. But when you clean the light fixtures, it's amazing how much brighter everything is. And also, it just looks new. And when things look new, it makes the entire space feel new and fresh. Also, if you're like me and your light fixture takes multiple bulbs, I tend to let them all blow individually. But, once I get the other 4 bulbs, because this one does house 6, and I put them in, it will be brighter, which is going to make the bathroom feel nice and fresh and new. I'm still debating on changing it, but for now, this will do. So here I am, almost done painting. I thought, let me grab the camera and show you guys. And I have to apologize. I don't know what shade of paint this is because this was a DIY. I just mixed paint I already had together, and then I came up with this color. I still have to paint on top the door in this little area there, and then along the side of the door. But overall, I'm really liking how this color looks. It's really nice and light and fresh. Probably going to do another coat on there as well, just so that any spots that I might have missed initially, I take care of. It's hard to paint the bathroom because of the light. It does give a shadow. So sometimes I'm like painting over the same area, thinking that I didn't paint it because the shadow that casts makes that paint look a different color. So it gets a little tricky, but anyways, if we look here, we can see the difference in color. I am going significantly lighter in here because the goal is to have a really luxury high-end spa type feel. And I'm really happy that I was able to mix the colors that I have and come up with this really beautiful, it's not even cream. I don't even know how to explain it. Maybe when it dries, I'll try to get more footage of that to show you guys. I had leftover contact paper, the same one I used for the kitchen, so I went and put that on the sink. Don't mind all the contact paper on the door. That's the parts I cut out. But this is what the bathroom wall is given right now that everything is painted. And you guys might remember that mirror from my entryway. It has a new home in the bathroom now, and I really like how it looks in this space. It's the perfect size for it, and it doesn't look too bad with the light fixture. So this is what the bathroom is looking like, I should say, right now. I've painted behind the toilet. I love how clean and fresh that looks. I think it looks so pretty, and I still need to paint the bottom of the sink area, but aside from that, I'm really happy. And the mirror doesn't look too bad. Like I said, with the light fixture, I was thinking of changing that to something more contemporary, but I think I can really make it work for the time being. I'm still iffy with the sink. I don't mind the countertops, I should say, but I think the biggest part is around the sink where the corking is. It's like really hard and yellow, and I tried to cover it up with new corking, and it just looks like a kid was doing some sort of a science project and made a mess. And then it bubbled up and it wasn't sticking nicely, and I don't know, I didn't have enough to tear it off and do a new piece. This is not my first time working in the bathroom with peel and stick, so I have no idea why this was so difficult for me today. But I don't know. I'll let it sit overnight. And if I don't like it, I'll just go ahead and take it off and look for something else. But over here is the aftermath of taking everything out from under the sink, from in the shower. I had two of these shower caddies, one on either side. I gave one away. And I need to move that to take care of this mold on the bottom here. I honestly believe it's just surface mold, to be quite honest. I don't think it's running any deeper, but I'll have to dig that up and check it out to see. And that's an easy fix. I just have to have it caulked. This is where I am in the bathroom right now, guys. There's been a development. As you can tell, I have a do not use sink. It's broken sign, and I've removed the peel and stick from on the counter. I actually just kind of took it off and stuck it on the door for the time being. And the reason is because I have to have my sink replaced. So a couple days ago, I noticed a little bit of leaking. And then today, when I went under the sink to clear everything out, I always keep like a container under the sink just in case there is a leak. Well, a bit of water came into it. And on closer inspection, I discovered, and let me show you guys, the entire basin of the sink is eroded. It's rusty, it's broken, but the water wasn't falling out in big chunks. It was like little drips. So I really didn't notice as much. But today, when I emptied a lot of water in the sink, it filled up in my little container I have under there. Thank God I keep a container under the sink because I'm always afraid of leaks. Anyways, this is where we're at. I'm at a standstill for the time being until they can come in tomorrow and take care of the sink. Here is Andrew. He's awesome. He's preparing the counter for the new sink that they're bringing in. I'm super excited about this because if you guys watched any of my bathroom tours or DIYs, you would hear me complaining about the sink and the caulking around it, just how much I can't stand it. Right now, he has to make the hole a bit bigger in order to be able to house the new sink. So I'm pretty happy about that. And I'm also grateful that he allowed me to record a bit of the process. I tried to stay out of his way so he can get his job done. But he's so used to me now. It's so funny. He says, "Are you going to get your camera?" So I did. I got the camera and went ahead and caught some video. I have to apologize, guys. I live close to the fire station and the police station. So you are going to hear some sirens in the background. This is my daily life. As soon as I open the window, you hear everything and the windows are open. So my apologies. Now, everything is done. Andrew did an amazing job. This is the new sink. And this is how they caulked it. So it's not like how it was before where it's on the counter or anything like that. It's done on the bottom of the counter. And I don't know if I'm going to put this back on the peel and stick. To tell you the truth, I might just throw it in the garbage and do something different. But anyways, me with my extra self really taped this up last night. I didn't want, again, anyone to accidentally turn the pipe on. So it's the next day. It's around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I am excited to turn my pipe on. I haven't been able to use the sink for 24 hours. So I thought, well, let's do an unboxing or a revealing of the new sink. I know it may not be, fancy or anything, but considering I'm a renter and these are the sinks that are provided, I think they actually provide a nice choice. This is Andrew's little note. Use the sink tomorrow, 1 p.m. But I waited an additional 4 hours. So overall, I love the installation. It's nice and clean. I think he did a beautiful job. The sink is a great sink. And it's not like the other one that was a bit cheaper. This one you can actually it's ceramic, so you can really feel the quality in it. I'm happy with it. It does make the counter look a lot nicer. And this is going to be my first time turning it on. So the good thing is, actually, when he was doing the sink yesterday, he discovered there was a bit of a clog further down. So what was happening is some of the water was kind of puddling in the sink when I was using it. And as you can see right now, he really did clear that passage. There's no water that is puddling up or sitting in the sink. So that's exciting. I let it run for a couple of extra minutes just to make sure. And he did a good job with making sure that the pipes are clean. He always goes over and above. Like, he's awesome. I absolutely love when he comes to work on my unit. He takes a lot of pride in his work and he always does a great job. So thank you, Andrew. I really appreciate you. Again, I'm going to apologize for the background noise because my windows are open. But guys, this cleaner is amazing. I can't believe it. So I was looking to replace my shower curtains, but they're all like $70, $80 to get the ones that I want. So I took the ones that I have, and you can see there's severe rust on it. And I just thought, let me use my cleaner and see if it's going to take the rust off. And guys, it does. This cleaner is definitely something you want to make sure that you have as part of your cleaning kit. You may not use it often, but when you need it, at least it's there. The other thing I used to use is CLR, but I find that really harsh. So this is a great alternative, and it did such an amazing job. Look at the before and after. It looks like I actually purchased a whole new rod, but really it's the same rod. I just cleaned off the rust. This has definitely saved me quite a bit of money. So now I'm able to use that money in a different area, or maybe even get something in addition for the bathroom. Being able to clean this off and have an extra $80, $90 that I thought I didn't have to do something else with. That, I have to say, that's the highlight of this entire project. I also removed my shower head and decided to use some of the same product I used prior to clean the curtain rods, and I think the shower head came out great. This is the shower head that I use as a Glacier Bay. I got it from Home Depot and it was like $30 or something like that. Really affordable. Had it for a couple of years and I've had no problems with it. There's been no calcium buildup, no clogging, nothing. It works just like it did the first day that I installed it. Guys, you see all the rust in the bathroom from the rods that I cleaned off? I mean, this is wild. I'm using the Clorox Mold and Mildew Cleaner to clean the bathroom. Andrew's coming tomorrow to recaulk the tub, and I really don't want him to come into a bathroom that is dirty. Plus, this is normal for me to clean the bathroom in this manner anyways. Trying to keep it as hygienic as possible, and also to keep the mold or mildew, whatever that is, from spreading. It actually hasn't spread. One of the ways that I've been able to prevent it from getting any worse is by keeping the bathroom doors open. That helps to eliminate the moisture because the bathroom keeps a lot of moisture. And so that's what contributes to mold. So by keeping the doors open, fresh air goes in there. Everything stays nice and dry. I even keep the shower curtain open after showers until the tub is bone dry, and then I can go ahead and close it at that point in time. The bathtub is done. It's nice and clean. It's been prepped for tomorrow, and I can't wait for it to be caulked and for me to be able to get to decorating. So even though Andrew is going to come by today and recaulk the bathroom for me, I just don't feel it's kind to leave excessive work. So I went ahead and I scraped out all of the old caulking. And here is one of my most favorite people in the world. It's Andrew. Whatever will I do without him? He keeps my unit on point. Cleaning up a little bit of where I scraped off. He's got better tools than me. This is the amazing job that Andrew did in the bathroom. Before, the caulking was so thick and just, it was all over. It was actually not appealing the way that it was initially done, but he came in and he made sure to do it nice and thin. It's really neat and clean. He always cleans up after he works in an area, and I really appreciate and value that. I love the way it looks. We can't use the bathroom for 24 hours because of course it needs to set, but I'm very happy with it. I'm going to get in there with a toothbrush and see if I can clean the grout in between the tiles. If not, I'll try to regrout that on my own. But for now, I'm very happy with the way that it's looking. And so it's getting to the point now where I get to really finish up and do some decor. But until then, I'll see you all in the very next video.